Hi everybody, I'm finally back. I'm so sorry that this is super late. It was a complete mess getting back from Cuba because our flight was delayed by like 48 hours. So since I've been back, it's just been totally crazy. I've been filling out all of this paperwork for insurance claims and all this kind of thing. So I've just been like insanely busy and it's just been a nightmare. So I haven't really had time to get on and make a video. It was my intention to do one as soon as I got back, but due to the delays I also had to cancel an orthodontist appointment. So then I figured, well, I'll just wait until I have the new appointment and then I can actually update you guys. So I went to the orthodontist 2 days ago and he actually did tinker around with some stuff, so I do have something to show you. And that's probably why I sound a bit weird in this video, or at least I feel like I sound a bit weird. Because he actually put some extra stuff in there to speed things along. It's not part of the Incognito treatment, but I told him that it was okay by me because I just want it to go as fast as possible, obviously. So, but he says so far really good movement, so I'm really pleased with that. And I'll show you in a sec what he did before I explain. Basically, what he's doing at the moment is working on making as much space to play with as possible. Because obviously, as I said right in the beginning, all of my teeth need to go towards, well, it's my right, to go towards the right side because they're off center, you know, due to things being uneven from the first time around when I had braces as a teenager. So basically, we took a tooth out over here a while back, if you remember, and now what he's doing is just moving the premolar that was in front of that space back into the space, so that then he can start working on the front, moving all of that across and doing whatever that needs to do, rotating and all of that stuff. So I'll show you now what he did. He put some invisible hooks onto the sides of my teeth, my molar and my premolar, on the outside, which is why I'm saying it's not part of the Incognito treatment, because it's actually on the outside and you can see it if you look closely. So he put some little hooks and some more elastics, and there's so much going on in this side of my mouth at the moment. That's why I'm finding it really hard to speak, and I feel like my lisp has gotten a bit worse. So I'm really sorry if I sound a bit strange. I'm working on it. So I'll show you now. It's over here. It's not too pretty, but what is when it comes to braces. So that's what he added this time. Like I said, a couple of hooks and some elastics. It doesn't look like much, but it feels huge. So yeah, that's what he did this time. He also, as well, because during the initial phases when he was just, you know, when they put the wire on and everything, just adjusting your teeth loosen, my canine on this side came right down. And it was causing me to bite my lip and it was really getting in the way, so I asked him if he could please kind of push it back up a little bit this time around. So he adjusted the wire to move the canine back up, and what's actually happened, as well as it moving back up, is the tooth next to it here has actually moved out and it's come into line with this one here. For the first time ever they're in line, because I used to have like a step. This one was a bit behind my front tooth. And it feels really awesome to have them in line. So it's making me really excited to have everything all nice and smooth and where it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to do like a close-up of my teeth because I've had a couple of requests to basically show you bit by bit how my smile is evolving. So I'll just show you now what it looks like at the moment. Yeah, not that bad, most people have said, but it just bothers me because, as you can see on this side, a couple of the teeth are rotated. They're not quite where they're supposed to be. Things are a bit gappy, and you know, my teeth are just generally off center and not how I want them. So even though it's not that bad, it's something that I've not been happy with for a while, and if there's a way to fix it, then I say go for it. It's going to make me feel better in the long run, so why not? So yeah, that's more or less it. The other update is that probably not my next appointment, but I think in about 3 weeks time. Sorry, I really can't speak, it's so difficult. In about 3 weeks time, I should be getting the regular braces on the bottom. And the orthodontist said that once they're on, he wants to kind of use those as a way to speed up the top as well, the process on the top. So he's going to use some elastics and bits and bobs like that to start pulling the teeth around, and that should help a lot and speed things up. Even though I went for the Incognito treatment because I didn't want to have the braces visible, I don't mind him using the bottom to anchor and to pull a bit on the top as well, because elastics aren't too visible and it's still much better than having all of the brackets on the outside of my teeth. And even though this gap over here looks pretty weird, I would rather have that as well showing than brackets. So, I mean, it's pros and cons, but I still overall feel like I made a great decision by taking Incognito braces. So, anybody having any doubts, just seriously, it's much better. You know, I mean, if it doesn't bother you, then fine. But I already did the whole braces on the outside thing, and it really used to bother me. I never used to smile with my teeth showing. You know, it'd always be like... So yeah, I don't want to go through that again. There's nothing wrong with braces, I just personally don't want to do it. Anyway, I'm babbling. So that's all the updates for this time. Next time I think just some more adjustments. Maybe he might try to move the canine along a little bit towards the right, I'm not sure. We'll see how fast this molar is moving with these extra hooks and see what he wants to do. But I'm actually quite excited, even though I know it's going to ache and it's going to hurt. I'm excited to get the braces on the bottom as well, because I'll show you now, my bottom teeth are actually quite wonky. They don't look so bad from the front, but from the top when you look, you can see how out of line everything is. And my two canines, especially on the bottom, are really far back. So I'm really looking forward to everything getting aligned as well on the bottom. Plus I know that if I didn't get them on the bottom and just on the top, once I had perfect teeth on top, then I'd be scrutinizing the ones on the bottom. So I just want to get everything done all at the same time. I'll show you now the bottom ones. From the front, as you can see, they don't look so bad, but like this, you can see everything's sort of like not crisscrossy, but you know, out of step. So yeah, that's why I want to get the bottom done as well. But they're going to be those white invisible kind of, I think they're ceramic braces, so they won't be too visible either. Plus, from what I can tell in my videos, my bottom teeth aren't too visible when I speak, so should be all good. Alright, so I'm going to say bye-bye for today. I'm going to upload a little video that I took in the resort in Cuba for you guys, just so you can see what it was like over there, and I might do a little slideshow. But I didn't get to use my camera very much because the flash broke on the first day of the holiday. So basically, I tried to use it as little as possible so that when I got back I could exchange it for a new one without them saying that I did something to break it. So unfortunately I don't have many photos from my holiday this year. But hey, such is life. The holiday was still great, so I can't complain. Okay, so I'll see you guys probably in about a week or so. I'm thinking of doing a video about scoliosis because this month will make it 10 years since my operation and all still going good. So sort of as a little tribute to that, I'll do a little video about scoliosis and all of that good stuff. So see you soon. Bye.